What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? We in here for the second episode of Epic Talks, a GM mindset. Uh it's Epic Coach Jackson in the building again. How y'all doing? Um Today we're gonna be breaking down the New Orleans Pelicans. Okay. New Orleans, we in the building, NOLA. You know what I'm saying? They out here killing it in the in season tournament right now. But hey, we're gonna get to it. But again, before we start, I'm gonna introduce myself. I'm Epic Coach Jackson, CEO of the Epic brand. And I've been coaching for plenty of years, about 15 years now. Not only was I a coach, but I'm also a player. So I like to think that I kind of know a few things about basketball and the evaluation part of it. So we're gonna go through the New Orleans Pelicans as if I was the GM of the team. Trying to fix this light real quick. But sorry about that. Got a text coming in. All right. So New Orleans Pelicans. All right, let's go. If I was the GM of the New Orleans Pelicans, this is what I would do. First, let's break down the team and just see how they're doing right now. All right. Their record is 12-10. They're eighth in the West right now. But the biggest thing that I see going positive for them is right now they're in the semifinals for the in season tournament. They playing good right now. They got a little groove going on. You know what I'm saying? But I do think there is uh I would say two things that they could really use. One, this what every team can use, but they got to get healthy, man. They got to get healthy. I feel like if they can get healthy, then it can be a real problem. Because man, we gonna go through some of the games at who played how many games each. Because they're what 22 games in, and I'm gonna tell you, it's a good amount of them that didn't even play half of them games. All right, but another thing that I think they could use is some backup bigs. All right, backup bigs. Because right now they playing Zion. He's a big body, not height wise, but he got some strength to him. And then they got Valanciunas. I think he's a solid starting center, but they need some backups. Right now, they just got a bunch of tall wings. Bunch of tall wings. All right, but let's get back to this health thing. All right, this health thing. Man, look, CJ McCollum, great at shooting guard, point guard. I think they got him at the point guard right now. Uh Doing good when he plays. But so far this season, out of the 22 games, he only played 9. That's not even half. Alvarado, backup point guard. All right. He hopped on the scene and he was supposedly a good backup for him. He only played 8 games this season. Again, less than half. All right. Trey Murphy, a nice explosive wing player. Y'all ready for this? 2. Not the peace sign, but 2 games played so far this season. All right. And then they got the Najee, I believe that's his first name, Najee Marshall. All right. He's been stepping up when he plays, but he only played 13 games. All right. So that's 4 key players right there that played barely half, if even, well, most of them ain't even played half. So what they say, the best thing possible is availability, and that's not happening with this team. All right. But let's get into the other part of it. Big man, backup bigs. They got Larry Nance. I don't even think he barely play. And let's see. Cody Zeller is their main backup big. Okay. Cody Zeller. as a backup big. The only one really. All right, I'm gonna throw y'all some numbers out. This is look. I can take some of these high school kids, and they can give more effort than this. But this is who they got at backup center. Cody Zeller is averaging 1.7 points per game, 3 rebounds per game. All right. He's shooting 31%. Now, Cody Zeller is an in the paint guy. So you would think his shooting percentage would be higher, right? Nah. My man is at 31%. 31% shooting. And guess how many minutes he play a game? 10. So for 10 minutes, he's out there running up and down the court, giving you 1 point a game, 3 rebounds a game on 31% shooting. We got to do better, Pelicans. We got to do better. All right. So this is what I think would help them out. All right. I'm not gonna go crazy with the trades and be like, oh, let me get Carl Anthony Towns. No, nah. What I'm doing is all legit. It makes it seem more realistic. All right. So the first trade I would try, y'all gonna be like, but he's a bum. But listen to my peoples. Listen, just listen. All right. First one I'm gonna go after will be let's go get Mo Bamba from the 76ers. Why Mo Bamba? Because he's not playing right now with the 76ers. There was a thing that came out that said he just doesn't feel comfortable with the 76ers team. Makes sense. All right. So let's go get Mo Bamba. All right. But this is what I'm going to say. Mo Bamba is playing 6 minutes a game, and already he gets more points and more rebounds per game, and I'm pretty sure he shoots better too. But he gets more points and more rebounds than Cody Zeller in his 10 minutes. So in 6 minutes, Mo Bamba is averaging about almost 3, maybe 4 points a game and about 4 rebounds a game in 6 minutes. All right. So compared to Cody Zeller, I think he would do better with his time on the court than Cody Zeller is with his time on the court. All right. So to get Mo Bamba, I would say let's throw the 76ers a second round pick and maybe Kiera Lewis. All right. Kiera Lewis is our third point guard. Don't really need him. And basically we're gonna trade Mo Bamba for a second round pick. All right. So I think that'll work out. He give you length. He can shoot a little bit. He'll give you some defense, and he'll get on the boards. I think he'll do a lot better in those 10 to 15 minutes than Cody Zeller will. All right. If not, if you want to go a little bit more splashy with it, but not too crazy, let's see. I think we should try to get either Marvin Bagley or James Wiseman from the Pistons. All right. I chose those two because the Pistons is like log jam at the bigs right now. They got like four centers with Isaiah Stewart, Jalen Duran, who's locking it down at center right now as the starter. I see him playing. They play all four of them really, but I don't think it's enough space for them. So let's try to get either James Wiseman or Marvin Bagley. Uh, If they want to keep another big that they can keep in the rotation since they use all four, I say we ship them out a power forward, and then we can throw in another piece like Kiera Lewis in there. So as the power forward, I'm thinking let's throw in Larry Nance. It'll be a nice little explosion for him off the bench. He got athleticism. I give him that. So maybe that'll be another little exciting piece coming off the bench for them. So I'm gonna give them Larry Nance, Kiera Lewis. If they want to pick, I'll throw another second round pick, but I ain't going crazy and giving them no first round picks. All right. So Marvin Bagley, James Wiseman, we already know they already doing way better than Cody Zeller. Either one of them will give the Pelicans a nice little jump off the bench as a big. They definitely gonna rebound. They're gonna play some defense, and they'll get some open buckets near the basket. And that's what I think the Pelicans need as a big man coming out the back. Um, so I think that'll be a great piece for them in the second unit. So either Mo Bamba, which I kind of like more because if it don't work, it don't work. You only spending like 1 mil on Mo Bamba. So if it don't work, just let them go after the season's over with, and then try again in the off season. Bagley and James Wiseman, that's a little bit more money. By a little bit, I mean a lot. Um, they're both looking at around 12 mil for the year. That's why we had to put Larry Nance in that trade because I think Larry makes about 10 mil. Kiera Lewis makes about 5 mil. So that kind of evens out with salary cap wise. But look, if it's me, I want to go after Mo Bamba first because it's low risk, high reward if it works out. And then if it works out, you can bring him back on another low salary cap. But here's another thing, just some side things going on. Uh, I think Brandon Ingram, he's a dog on the low. Like y'all gotta give him his props. I know y'all hating on him right now because he went to the USA team and he ain't really do much. But y'all gotta think, my man came from the Pelicans where he was the number one. He was the number one option last year because Zion was hurt about 75% of his career so far. So he was the number one with the Pelicans last year to being like the fourth, fifth option when he was on the court for the USA team. Um, but everybody kind of hate on him because he kind of got that laid back play style. I kind of like the laid back style. That's my style on the court. Laid back. Don't get too crazy. Don't get too hype. None of that. But Brandon Ingram and dog on the low. Zion. Some of y'all might hate me for this, but if it wasn't for Zion muscles, he'd be regular. Yes, he'd be a regular degler. All right. My man is averaging 22. Bi is averaging 23. But Zion is averaging 22 with the same move. He only got like one or two moves, and it always end with going left. So if you had somebody as strong as him that played good defense and shut down that left, uh, I don't know what Zion gonna do. Um, but since he got the muscles, he getting away with it for now. But also Zion is only averaging about 6 rebounds a game. For him to be so strong and so athletic and can jump out the gym, you only giving me 6 rebounds? Come on, bruh. I'm gonna need more out of you than that. 6 rebounds ain't getting it for me. If you're supposed to be the star of the team, strong as you are, jumping out the gym, I'm gonna need at least 10 rebounds, bruh. You got people smaller than you averaging 10 rebounds. So, I mean, I'll take the 22 points. I'm gonna need you to learn some more moves to get to them 22 points. But I'll take it for now. And we need to work on that foul shooting. My man looked like he too big to even lift his arms up all the way to finish his foul shot. So we're gonna have to work on that. All right. Um Also Alvarado. I know y'all might like him on the Pelicans, but do y'all really need him? Like, yeah, he did that little sneaky thing and snuck up behind people and get a couple steals here and there. But people are starting to catch on to that. So it's not working nearly as much as it was last year. All right. So do we really need Jose Alvarado? Yeah, he was a little hype man. He got the steals and everything like that. He got super emotional. But I think I'm gonna pass on him. So if I can use him in a trade to get another backup big, that's like maybe a James Wiseman or Marvin Bagley, I think I might ship him out because they got my man Dyson Daniels on the team. Dyson Daniels is a 6'8" defensive minded guy. 6'8", but they got this man listed as a point guard. All right. They got Dyson Daniels listed at 6'8" point guard. I thought he would have been a wing, but 6'8" point guard. So if it was me, I'm putting Dyson Daniels at the point in the backup with Trey Murphy, Najee Marshall. It was one more. I can't remember his name. He just came back too, but he explosive. And then the new backup big. All right. So that's what I would do. But there is another little buzz out there. You know what I'm saying? If this could happen, I think he could be a pretty good rotation player, get you some scoring off the bench. But the buzz around the league, my man Carmelo Anthony, said the Pels wanted to bring him in and be on the team. He said the Pels hit him up and some Chinese teams. But if you can get on the Pels, Melo, bring Melo 7, stay 7 back. You know what I'm saying? Put him on the court. Let him get some buckets for you off the bench. Teach the young bucks what to do. Maybe teach them some moves. And then you can have Melo in the mix with Murphy, Marshall, Daniels, and I'm drawing a blank with the other guy. He's super athletic though. So I think with them, that's a good 1 through 4 rotation, and then you back up big. But I think that'd be dope if they bring in Melo. What y'all thinking? Melo with the Pels. I think that number 7 will look good in the Pels uniform. But like I said, biggest thing for them, Pelicans. Let's get healthy. Try to get uh, Brandon Ingram, Zion, and Valachunas out there playing more together. I feel like they'll cause some problems in the long run if they can all stay healthy. Let's get a backup big so that way we can bang down low instead of having Cody Zeller go out there wasting time running up and down the court. Basically, Cody Zeller is out there to get his little workout in, get a little cardio going. Because you out here for 10 minutes just running up and down the court and giving me 1 minute or 1 point and 3 rebounds a game. Yeah, you can do cardio at the YMCA, bruh. Um, or go to China. Maybe you get double double there. Um, but yeah, give me Mo Bamba, Marvin Bagley, or James Wisely or Wiseman. Sorry, for Larry Nance, Kiera Lewis, and really Alvarado. You can go too because I mean we don't really need no hype man like that. We out here trying to get business done. So that's my point of view as a GM. If I was the GM of the New Orleans Pelicans, let me know what y'all think. Hit me up. Give me suggestions on what team I should do next. I'm kind of going east west. So the first week was Orlando Magic in the east. This week was New Orleans Pelicans in the west. So I'm heading back to the east. Depending on what team you give me, I might have a special guest. You never know. If you want me to hit a topic while we on there, just leave a comment on the video from this week. I'll read it and see if I can work it out in the next show. All right. New Orleans Pelicans GM. I'm out. Epic Coach Jackson. See y'all next week. Peace.